So we're doing scene 5 from Act 1, and the stage directions are Inverness, so if you remember, that's Macbeth's castle, and it's just Lady Macbeth by herself on stage, which means this is a soliloquy. And the beginning is that she's reading a letter that Macbeth has sent her. In class, we skipped this letter, but she would be reading it out loud. So basically, in the letter, we hear that Macbeth is Thane of Glamis, Thane of Cawdor, and is told that he'll be king, and so Macbeth has let her know that he's thinking about all of these things, and so now here are her thoughts on the whole thing.
Lambs thou art, and come.
Yet do I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. What thou wouldst highly, that wouldst thou holily. Wouldst not play false, and yet wouldst wrongly win. Thou'dst have, great Glamis, that which cries, thus thou must do if thou have it. And that which rather thou dost fear to do than wishest should be undone. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal.
Okay, so at the beginning of this, she says her biggest fear is that Macbeth is too full of the milk of human kindness. So he's too kind. He's not ruthless enough in order to go and kill King Duncan. So that's obviously not a typical thing to worry about. She wishes that she may pour my spirits in thine, meaning Macbeth's ear, so that she would basically rub off on him a bit. So in comes a messenger.
What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him? Who, were it so, would have informed for preparation?
So please you, it is true. Our Thane is coming. One of my fellows had the speed of him, who, almost dead for breath, had scarcely more than would make up his message.
Give him tending. He brings great news.
Okay, so this is where Lady Macbeth realizes that Duncan is coming tonight. So Duncan is going to be at her castle. This is not a typical thing, so she knows that the murder is going to have to happen tonight, so it's perfect timing for her. So this is one of her most famous soliloquies, and you'll recognize some of it from the 32-second Macbeth.
The raven himself is hoarse that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood. Stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breasts, and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers, wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pall thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold.
Okay, so you, I'm sure, recognize the unsex me here comment. As we talked about in class, Lady Macbeth is trying to say she wants anything that makes her a woman to be taken away by evil spirits so that she can have the power to go and kill King Duncan. So we talked about in class the fact that women wouldn't have, obviously had very, very little power in society. So she doesn't want to be a woman. She doesn't want to be seen as delicate and gentle and a mother and a wife. She wants to be the one to be able to go and be powerful and kill the king.
Great Glamis, worthy Cawdor, greater than both by the all hail hereafter, thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
So Macbeth comes in, he's talking. Mm,
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is as a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time, bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue, look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under't. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign sway and masterdom.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
okay, so Macbeth says Duncan's coming and he plans on leaving the next day. Lady Macbeth's response is he will never see the sun the next day, meaning he's going to be murdered that particular night. She also lets him know that when she looks at his face, she can tell that something's wrong. She says, your face, my Thane, is a book where men may read strange matters. So just the sight of his face, she can tell that he's thinking something. She doesn't want anyone else to be able to tell. So her advice to him is to beguile the time, look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. So think about what we've talked about with appearance versus reality. This is highlighting that exactly. So look one way, look innocent, be the gracious host, but actually be the serpent under it. So be evil, be plotting his murder. And then you see Macbeth really plays a very small part here. She's talking a lot. He speaks very little. And she says, leave all the rest to me. So all you need to do is this, look like the innocent flower, and I will take care of everything else. And that's it.